Hello. It's me with curly hair today. This is my real hair actually, but I like doing it straight. Now what was I going to tell you? Look, I am someone who believes in setting goals and going for it. But sometimes I think people set themselves maybe unrealistic goals. And, look, let's face it, I am not going to be the next Australian Idol, for example. So it wouldn't matter how much I told myself I am going to be the next Australian Idol, apart from the fact that I'm way too old, I don't have the voice. So when you set yourself goals, I think you need to be realistic. And if you can imagine it, like not, imagine walking up the Sydney Opera House and singing, because I can imagine that, but know damn well that it won't happen. But really, if it's within your imagination and it's your thing you can do, then you can do it. Anyway, I was reading the paper today. Here we go. And I really like this article. It's all about thinking big, which is hence the name of my video today. So I'm just going to read a little bit of it because I really liked it. The Encarta Dictionary describes the word mindset as beliefs that affect somebody's attitude, a set of beliefs or a way of thinking that determines someone's behaviour and outlook. Your mindset right now determines how far you will go in the future and what it is you will be able to achieve. If you have a small mindset, then you will only be able to achieve small things. If your mindset is big, big things can potentially be achieved. You have to remember though that just having a big mindset doesn't automatically mean that you will achieve a great deal of success in your life. You also need to constantly act upon that mindset. That is my big thing. Like, much as I love The Secret, I really do believe in all that. You have to actively pursue it. Like even Elle, who manifested the caravan, which is awesome. She was looking for ads in the paper. Someone didn't just knock on her door and say, Elle, here's a caravan. She was looking for it and she was open to that. So it happened because she put it out there, she was looking and she was acting. Even though it seems miraculous, that's just what happens when you put it out there, you're going to get it back. If you have big dreams but your mindset is small, then what you are trying to do is much the same as trying to fit a watermelon in the top of a milk bottle. It's going to be impossible. Your belief system is the major reason you do or don't achieve the things that you desire. Having great aspirations for your life is worth nothing unless your mindset is in the same place. Believing in yourself and what you want to achieve is a requirement, not a luxury. So, look, everyone who I see on here is awesome. I love seeing you all, and I know that you've all got it to do what you want. You've just got to believe in yourself. If you're sick of your job, then start looking at different things to do. Maybe start looking at the employment section in the paper and move on, because I reckon if you're not happy day to day, it's going to affect everything else that you do, really. So, God, you're at work so much more than you're at home. Okay. A lot of people end up having a big wish list throughout their lives instead of achieving those things and making them a reality. There's a lot of people like that, isn't there? Oh, I wish I could do that, I wish I could do that. And then they just never do them. You have to act on it. While they would like things to happen for the better, sometimes they either don't believe that they deserve a better life or they don't believe they can make it happen. Too often people restrict their success because all they see are the reasons why things will never work out for them. We all have limits that will become glaringly obvious along the way. What is needed is a mindset that states no matter what stands in your way, whether it's your current financial situation, location, lack of education, or any other issue you can think of, you will reach your desired level of success and prosperity. So sometimes there might be obstacles in the way, but that doesn't mean that it's not meant to happen. You just go around them and push ahead. Okay, sure, every successful person has had obstacles to overcome, but what they haven't done is allow those obstacles to dictate their future. You may not have a formal education or current finances to start anything with, but until you see that obstacles are just signs of progress and not stop signs, you will never realise your full potential. The key here is your mindset. It pushes you forward and through the things that are slowing you down. Actually, I heard Joan Rivers last night on the TV, just getting away from that for a minute, And she said what she does when she gets depressed is she says, I can get through it, and she goes, I just fast forward it and I get through it as fast as I can. Well, I thought that was pretty good. She was quite interesting. Okay, here we go. Hope you don't mind me reading this because I thought it would be helpful for a lot of you. Too many people have an idea about where they want to go in their lives and what they want to achieve, but they fail to plan anything past that point. So if you're sort of going, oh, I want to do that, but then you don't start those little steps, like if you want to become a teacher, well, you know, you're going to have to learn the thing. So that's the way it is. Their goals are so huge that they think that it may take them a long time to achieve them, and so they don't have anything else in mind. But if they reach those goals in record time, then they plateau. We all need to raise our vision up from the current goals to the what-if goals. What if you achieve all that you desire? What if your success becomes more than you had planned? That'd be nice. What if your current mindset is the thing that is slowing you down, girls and boys? When you see your comfort zone is only temporary, your chances of improving and growing into bigger and better things are enhanced greatly. What you believe in your head results in what you expect. And we always get what we expect. Now, isn't that true? Do a stock take on where your mindset is at. That may be the key to getting back on track. Now, that is really true because when you just expect stuff, it happens. And I don't mean miraculous things like, oh, I want to, you know, have front row at that concert or whatever. I mean, although those sorts of things can happen too. But when you want to achieve something, you absolutely can do it. You've just got to take the small steps. Now, I would never have imagined in my life that I would be making jewellery. I'm just looking at my eyebrows. I would never imagine I'd be making jewellery, but I've done lots of things, like I've had my own bed linen range that was in all the department stores, and that started because I used to hand paint plates. And when I was hand painting the plates, I thought, gee, I'd like to do bed linen. And one time I was at a party and there was this guy who was in charge of this big Australian store called Adair's, and he said, well, and I was telling him, and he saw one of my plates and he said, well, why don't you bring some stuff in? And that's how it started. So once your mindset is there, then when the opportunities arise, you need to grab them. Anyway, I've talked for 7 minutes and 25 seconds, and I think that's more than enough of me for today. But I hope that's been somewhat inspiring. So I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm still making my little video for you for the video response, but I'm working on it. It's a bit of a combination of things. Have a great weekend. See ya.